Welcome back to the channel. What I have for you today is the spring hot season, the second time through playing German Automotive. Like I said earlier, we haven't played this in like 3 years, but it's kind of fun. But also, this is going to be going away next Thursday. I'm going to get to the playlist vote results here in just a second. But what I did notice is, as I've been 100%ing this series, 66, 66, 66, but this week is 71, so something is a little different. Let's check out the playlist vote real quick. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Nobody wants to see Halloween decorations. They want to have the Porsche. So cool, I guess, whatever. Back to the festival playlist at hand here. First up, we get an RS4 Avant from 2018. I'm kind of tired of seeing these types of cars. I don't know if it's really that good. I don't use them, but I mean, cool, I guess. I don't know. At this point, I just need something crazy. You know what I mean? As a reward car. It is what it is. We get a backstage pass. You can use that for whatever you want. I have a collection of ones that I'm not using, which kind of sucks. But this week's weekly challenge car, the People's Car, Chapter 1 R for racing. Own and drive one of the rarest Golf breeds, the 2003 Volkswagen Golf R32. That one is kind of special. It's pretty cool. It's a interesting drivetrain and powertrain there. Today's daily challenge reached 250 miles per hour in any car from Germany. We can do that. We get a BMW X6M from 2015, B687 for 900 Forza points. That seems kind of steep for an SUV at B687, but there's a Horizon backstage pass for just a little more if you want that. Clock tower horn. Pretty cool. I don't know how you're going to use that in a race, but the 6x6 German race gloves and some spins. The trial. Stock Showdown Audi Quattro. Now, this is one you can modify, but you need to stay at B638. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was thinking R8, but no. It's the car that's very, very small in the background there. We're going to win the R8 V10 Plus. We have one event lab from Drift Boss XXX, and we'll get to that on Sunday. Pair it against another one. On Saturday, we have the PR Stone Speed Run. We've got 3 here. Very cool. 3 seasonal championships. Maybe that's where the other 5 points come in. Horizon Tour. We get a photo challenge and then some expansion stuff. Okay, let's get into it here. Volkswagen R32. Thought it was going to be Golf R, but no. R for racing. There's Golf R. There's Santana. Where is the 32? There it is. We've got this nice all-wheel drive rally suspension version. Got some Forza Aero to get it down into the B700 category. Let's see what they have for us to do here. Launching. Here we go. Chapter 2, Racing Performance. The R Series was specifically designed for performance, so take your 2003 Volkswagen Golf R32 to the track and win 2 road races. Oh, you son of a gun. Dang it. Double races for 1 weekly challenge. We'll go to the Januras Sprint. We'll try this one. Hopefully we can win. Now, of course, you can make your R32 any level of performance you want, but I'm just going to run it with this one here. I don't really want to change it up or make it any different. This thing's pretty good. It fits the car, you know what I mean? Also, today is a great day. I went to the alignment shop and I brought my goofy K-swap, like everything in the middle of a project going on car, Civic hatchback. And they didn't say anything. They just took it right in the lift. They had a little bit of trouble getting it on the lift. My oil pan is like so low to the ground. I didn't even have my front bumper on so they could just get it up there. But they gave me an alignment for $100. And on the way there, my steering wheel was like completely crooked to the right. And on the way back, perfectly straight. Well worth the money. They're the guys that didn't help me out previously when I had a valve stem issue on my new wheels. My Graham Light 57DR. But that's cool. I mean, I didn't buy it from them, so I guess they've redeemed themselves. So I'm going to try and work on that car after this. Get one of my front bumpers on. Hopefully my speaker, whatever things come today. I don't know if I'll be able to get all that back together. Put the door panel back on, but either way, we're going to drive it. I'm going to take it to football practice. Pick up the oldest football player of mine. I gotta drop off the youngest one, but there's a guy there. He has an Accord on some cool wheels and stuff. He was talking to me about my daily, my 2018 Civic Si, and I told him I had a K-swap patch, and he was like, dude, I gotta see it. So I've been working hard to try and get it back on the road since I was doing all that suspension stuff. Finally have an alignment, and now we're ready to race again. Get out there and rip around. This little C30, I think it's what it's called. It's giving me a tough time. I saw one of these on the road the other day. Now, I don't think it's the hot version like that one is, but it was that little Volvo hatchback looking thing. Very cool. I'm so excited for Forza Horizon 6, man. I'm wondering if they're going to keep all the same stuff. If it's just going to be basically Forza Horizon. Because we didn't have that when 4 went to 5. You know, we have hide and seek now. I believe 4 still had an eliminator. I'm not real sure. I'm just wondering if eliminator is going to come back and how that's going to look in Japan. And I guess since the Vocho was the Volkswagen down here, that was the car that they kind of based this whole game off of. That was what we had for a long time in the eliminator. Now we have a Nissan Suru as I'm gear bound here in 5th. I wonder what car we're going to have if we have the eliminator. What is the most iconic Japanese car? That would be good for an eliminator. A little Civic. Or even maybe like a, I think it's a GC8 Subaru, like a 22B, some older gen. Or maybe like a 2002 WRX. That'd be great in the eliminator. But anyway, freaking slow race here, race number 1. I'm gonna go across this little grass pad. Nice, look at that. That's so cool. So cool. So we've got that completed. Those guys weren't even really through the finish line. I put the smack down. I'm currently waiting on a large pizza from one of my local pizza places that does it a little bit different. What are we doing here? Let's do the Riviera Sprint. And this one has, I think I've had it before, but it has a sweet hot sauce, like a wing sauce as the base. Cheese, bacon, pepperoni, and they call it a sweetie pie. Well, I thought, you know what would be great? I wanted like a sweet hot, I love sweet hot sauce. I wanted like a sweet hot chicken pizza. So I just added chicken. So we'll see if it's any. I know that's a little weird, pepperoni and chicken, but I've had that before. It's good. I'm starving. For race number 2 here, I'm going to try and keep my commentary to a minimum. That way we can just fast forward to the end of this here and get a win. So here we go. Huh. Did you guys see that? I swear I was gear bound in the last race. Maybe I didn't pay attention, but... Oh. I got a 6th gear. Nice. And you guys might as well stay here. We are 90%. Did I miss that? Diving in. Let's get it this time. There we go. 92. 93. This race is over. This car is actually pretty good. I love having it because for a lot of races or challenges or playground games even, this thing pops up. It pops up a lot. And it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's all-wheel drive. It's powerful. It handles. So there you go. Riviera Sprint complete. Finished first. Double road race wins. That's crazy. Hopefully that was enough. That was what we needed to do to get the notification. There you go. Chapter 3, up, up, and away. Due to its high power engine, the 2003 Volkswagen Golf R32 runs with all-wheel drive instead of its usual GTI's front-wheel drive. Use this to your advantage to earn 6 stars at danger signs. Oh my gosh. We are really doing it here. We're not going to get 3 with this car, at least in its current form. So let's bring up danger signs, and danger signs only 3 stars. I don't think we can get 950 here, but we could probably get 2, 2, and 2. Because even if we get 3, we're still going to have to get, we're still probably going to end up getting 2 at 1. So this is a good ways out. I wanted to make sure we had enough of a run to get some speed for this. I do think it would be funny to have a S2, or I don't think you can get this to X Class, but maybe a version of this car. That'd be crazy. Here we go. Into 6th gear. Tons of rev range to go. No way we're hitting 950. No way. Absolutely no way. Come on. Respectable. So the question is, yeah, let's do it. Just to make this a little easier, this is a trick I used to use back in the day. Let's just hit this again with the rewind feature. One of the greatest and most unique features to Forza. Just hit Y if you mess up, unless it's online, because that's not really going to save you. There's another 2 stars. Well, let's go back one more time. I'm sure that's 2. I'm sure that's good enough for 2. Here we go. And yeet. Amazing scores for the second 2. Up into the 800s. Smashing into the pyramid. And up and away complete chapter 4, Drivers Wanted. Earn 10 speed skills in the 2003 Volkswagen Golf R32s to feel the power of the incredible 3.2-liter V6 engine. That's funny. Okay, I am going to speed run this, hopefully. Well, let's go to the highway and crank this thing out here. All right, here we go. Can we get 10 speed skills? Yes, but how long is it going to take? We're up in the 5th gear. Let's see when the first speed pops up. And there it is. Right at the top of 5th, we get 1 speed skill. If you continue out the highway here, you're going to get those. It just might take a while. Sometimes you can build a combo. There's speed. There's speed. I wonder if it's going to keep giving us speed. That's 3. Nope. I wish it did. 4. Ooh, great near miss. Speed 5, 6. I don't know. I don't know where we're at now. Great speed. Oh, finally. A great speed. We're going to hit a hill, though. Another great speed. Great speed. The next one should do it. Let's get that notification. Oh my gosh. There it is. The People's Car complete. We don't really have anything to do other than the photo challenge and the daily here. But the weekly did take up a lot of time. Let's go ahead and get 250 miles per hour out of the way. Let's go to X. Let's sort by country. And we're in Germany. And we need something with a lot of speed. 250 miles per hour to be precise. A brand new Porsche 918 Spider. Can it go that fast? S2 920. That car is crazy. Let's filter. This was the car one of you called me out for. I thought I didn't have an X-Class Porsche, but there it is. And you see the others. I know this one will do it. Let's go with that. I forgot about it. I forgot it was German. I'll grab the wheel for this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. Wow. Once traction control or launch control, let's go. This thing starts spinning and revving. I was ripping on my car just a little bit coming back from the shop today, and that was so much fun. There you go. Autobahn complete. The daily easily out of the way. Moving on to the photo challenge. Hashtag going places. Photograph the 2003 BMW M5 at the Gran Puente. So we get a beautiful morning car horn. That's an interesting one. BMW M5. 2003, I think it said. We are so blessed with all these, but just not too many. There we go. Not too many Honda Civics and Honda Hatches. I wish there were some more cool Hondas. This one, I believe my son made. He's a little stancy boy. So we'll take that down to Gran Puente. You guys know where it is. Right here. And we'll snap a picture to round this day out. Yeah, just looking at that snow-capped mountain there, volcano. Japan's going to be amazing. That's going to be so cool. I hope they really lean into it and have all kinds of just drifting and weird, different Japanese car culture stuff. There you go. Completely sideways. I thought I'd get some flames popping, but no. Let's snap a pic. There we go. No new cars in shop, but we get the check marks and the beautiful morning car horn. Wait a minute. If we didn't already have it. That's pretty cool. I got to take that. That's the thumbnail. I like it. There you go. Let's get out of here. And that's going to do it for today, everybody. Going places complete. We are at 9 points. The only bad thing about that is, how am I going to get the reward card tomorrow? We don't really have to worry about it. I like to win it. There's nothing else I can really do for 1 point. It's just seasonal championships, and maybe I'll throw a seasonal championship or a Horizon Tour on there, or we do the trial tomorrow. We'll see. But once we win that, we'll get the RS4 Avant wagon. We'll test drive it, modify it, maybe make it cool, make something weird out of it. And that's going to be your video for tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next one. Later.